Hello, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. I am here, and you are there. And have you ever had one of those days where you just had one of those days? Well, for me, it's been one of those days. Indeed, yes, indeed. So here we are. We are going to be interacting with the community here, doing a live comment review, and all the good stuff that we like to do here to keep things rolling, rocking and rolling for sure. And hey, Gabrielle is here. April, I want to say Gabrielle. I don't know why, but it's Gabriel. I think that's how she told me to pronounce it. But she is first here. Welcome, April. Silverhound is here. Hello, Silverhound. Check out his channel. He just got a nice gift for his 80-year-old mom. April posted a very cool video too recently. Check her channel out. And Silver Mana is here, and he posted recently as well. And Heaton is here. Heaton Gregerson, good to see everyone. Maze Centric is here. So we got a lot of people popping in here for sure. Very nice indeed. Yes, so we're just rocking here. We are going to do a little bit of a screen share here and get things set up for the comment review. We're going to try to go through these relatively quick. I got a lot to cover, but I like to do this from time to time, as you know, so that I can kind of shout out, you guys for taking the time to actually watch and comment on the videos. This provides yet a better way, I think. I do try to respond to most every comment, if not all the comments. And this is just takes it to another level and try to respond, hey, right here on the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Crazy Matdoris Coins. Bailey is here. Hello to you. Hello, Raven Hawk. Good to see you, sir. Yes, indeed. It's April. Yes, CCT says it's April and November. That's right. Very fitting. April is always in season here as a member of the Salivation Nation. So we appreciate April. And she is definitely a great member of the community. She's been watching I've seen her comments on other channels, and it's really cool to see her interacting, and really cool. And April, you're going to love CCT. He's a great guy, great sense of humor. And he will slide into your good graces, and you'll figure out what that means in due time by sliding into your good graces for sure. Anyways, but yes, very good. The Jackie Bear is here. Hello. And so, hello to you guys. So anyways, a friend is here. Yes, this is where you find the madness. Tuesday, live comment madness indeed. Yes, indeed. Been a crazy day for sure. And so we're going to do this. So as I do these videos, or video comment reviews, I will not be able to see the live chat. But you guys keep on rocking. I don't know why I'm saying rocking so much. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a hidden subliminal message to Raven Hawk Coins to sing a death metal song. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways, Will Horbuckle's here. So anyways, I will be doing the live comment review. And in doing so, I will obviously be interacting with the comments, but we will come back and we will I'll come back and forth to the chat side as well. But let's get this show on the road here. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to have to scroll down quite a ways because people are here commenting. Let's see here. And by the way, as a note here, for those joining me here, I am behind on not only comments, as you will see as I scroll down here, but I'm behind in watching and catching up with some videos. And I apologize for that because I try to support the community by trying to watch other videos and the like. So let's, but there's some things here that I want to touch base on and address, I think, as a video response to some of these comments here. Let's see here. Let's get down to the bottom of it. Gotta scroll. Here we go. I'm gonna get to the very, very bottom here of where I last commented, and then I'll screen share this, and then we'll walk through this together here. Let's see. Okay. All right. Getting closer. I know we're getting closer because I've clicked the show more button I don't know how many times here. Show more, show more. Man, there's a lot of good conversations people are having as well on these, which I think is great. And I actually won't um, engage those too much. I'll just kind of shout out the main commenter. And I think it's really cool that they are doing that. That people are doing that, having conversations back and forth on videos, on the videos. I think it's great to see to encourage that conversation and going on here. So they're very good. So here we go. We are going to share it to you guys. There you can see me. I'm highlighting D Wings World's comment here. And Corey Falls has made some good information here about the big lie about silver supply. And I've already mentioned that, but I think this is kind of interesting about his cousin, J.J. Hagerman, who used to own it in 1896. And anyways, but nonetheless, quite interesting indeed. So the proof set giveaway. Thanks paying it forward. Girl, thanks for paying it forward and being so awesome. And thank you, D Wings. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, very cool. Okay, D Dementos. You about the rural mint to use blockchain technology. You can use blockchain to track anything, he says. There is human error using it that way, though. The chain would only be as accurate as the input data of every block by humans. Someone could fraudulently input data into it. And that's a good point. Yeah, it seems like I don't think it's totally hack proof. There may be some safeguards to it, but I don't think it's totally hack proof. But yeah, good point. Viper Forever X about the big lie about silver supply. Silver needs to be plentiful if we ever want to use it as money. They are still better than paper. Exactly right. Very well said, Viper Forever X. It's got to be just plentiful enough that it can be used as money. Very good. Yeah, and of course, Mike L says it's plentiful enough to be, right now to be used as money. That's right. They've actually mined more gold and silver in the last 120 years than they have before all of prior in human history. And but of course, there's a lot more humans around now too. So kind of doesn't even itself out, but it balances out more. All right, the big lie about silver. Coins A to Z says, not being a fanatic pumper permabull is exactly why I support your efforts. I can't tell you how many times permabulls have attacked me on various forums for challenging their faulty, unsubstantiated, and very exaggerated claims about metal. Many of them mean well, I think. With others, I question their motives for the rhetoric. Not only do stackers, I am one, not need to distort the truth, doing so actually harms the credibility of our community. Well, coins A through Z, very well said, my friend. I agree with that completely. And notwithstanding, even though I posted that video where I tried to kind of, move past the rhetoric and get to the truth, there's going to be times where I get it wrong. And I will get it wrong in the future. And there may be a video I post about that would be considered pumping, and I just get the information wrong. I try my best to do due diligence on pieces, but I'm not an expert on any of this. But I do try to do enough research to find out. And like Coins A through Z said, we don't need. There's enough in the truth as reasons to stack gold and silver. We don't need it to be hyped because we understand its value as in the community. We're just here to reinforce others' value because the truth has no agenda. And I believe that gold and silver are still a hedge against inflation. I love silver. In fact, I purchased a piece today, a very small little piece of silver for $8. A nice little cute little piece. I might do a separate video on that sometime. All right. I've rambled long enough, and I haven't read the other conversation, but very cool. All right. And then how to avoid buying fake gold video. Are they make fakes in 10 grams or less, or only the 1 troy ounce? Well, Miguel F., who I've not seen before, I don't think, you're going to have to watch this video, this live stream, to get your answer. And the answer to that is yes, they do make fake 5 grams, fake 10 grams. And in fact, I would dare say that the fake 5 and 10 gram bars are probably easier to fake and are past detection easier because people aren't as critical looking at them. You can make them thinner and wider, and people aren't as familiar with the size of them. But nonetheless, it's have your due diligence. And if they're in assay cards, it's best to get a verifier unless you can just look at the thickness and determine and compare to a genuine 5 or 10 gram bar. All right, Peach Brick says Salivation Nation about the big lie about the silver supply. Well, thank you, Peach Brick. Appreciate you being a member thereof. Small Gold is here. And he has, and I tell you what, Small Gold has, and I really am shouting him out here because I think he, as being someone who is bullish on precious metals overall, he has kind of helped, or inspired me, I guess, to really check the validity of these stories. So he says, thanks for this. So many silver and gold pumper stories get trotted and repeated to the point people believe them, insist they are true, and attack people as shills, disinformation agents, etc., who try to explain why the stories are not true. And then here's some of the fake stories included, but are not limited to: silver shortage, China to launch gold back one, which I talked about that in a separate video involving Small Gold. COMEX default imminent, sovereign size gold buy in 45 days. Stunning chart shows this never happened before. Silver to set skyrocket, dollar collapse. Central banks are buying gold hand over fist, which is something that Andrew Maguire pumped. And I believed, actually, believe it or not, I fell for that one. Gold silver ratio is unsustainable. And by the way, I say I fell for it. I believed it, but with some skepticism. And in the video I posted about it, I said, this may not be true, but let's just wait and see what happens. Gold to silver ratio is unsustainable over 16:1. And that's, we know, is false truth. In fact, I'm going to probably do a video about that. Why we will never ever see the gold to silver ratio go to the normal 16:1 or 10:1, which is the natural ratio. Elites are losing control of the gold market. All right, very good. Scully's Corner. He says, I read these types of articles every day, and I have come to the conclusion that they are all idiots. I will stack what I want, when I want. Excuse me, I almost have to sneeze. But just me saying that I had to sneeze has quelched it, and now I don't have to sneeze. So we're all good. Everybody can relax. Let me see, make sure I didn't rock the community here. Okay, everybody's still here. Me preparing to sneeze, because it would have been a loud one. If I sneezed, you would know it, and it would scare you guys completely out of here, including Tomoko's Enterprise. Hey, Dean, good to see you, Dean. All right, Numismatic Okies here, by the way. All right, let me go back here. Okay, all right. So anyway, Scully's Corner says, I read these. Did I paste my thing in? Yes, okay. I read these type of articles every day, and I've come to the conclusion that they are all idiots. I will stack what I want, when I want, and nothing others say will change that. Exactly. I put these articles out there to either convince you to buy or sell, depending on their motive for writing their stories. I stack because I love the metals and can do so much with them. That's right. I do not listen to others' reasons I should sell or buy. Have a great rest of your weekend, my friend. Talk to you soon. Very well said. Amen, as Coin Sense and Nonsense said. Very good. I want, yep. And that's just it. And I think in everybody's mind, the simplest thing, well, I'm going to leave that for another video. There's so many different subjects I could do, and I need to write some of these down because a lot of times I forget them. But very well said, Scully's Corner. Punchbowl Turd on the big lie about silver. My favorite is when the U.S. Mint has to suspend production of Silver Eagles as proof of the silver shortage. Yeah, that's right, that one. Exactly, Punchbowl Turd. Yep, that's a I hear that one a lot too. Silver Agent says, always good info. Sal, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Silver Agent. Here's a big, long conversation up here. Joe Silver. So let me just go through here. And again, I'm not going to read this whole conversation here. I'm just going to read the first thing. But obviously, he posted something here that caused a lot of reaction here, which is awesome. I do not believe in the silver scrap numbers that graphs are showing. Very few people own real silverware anymore, not even rich people. That's right. That's exactly right there. That used to be the majority of scrap that I would see coming in, and I saw tons of it coming in and disappear in 2011. I really think that it's pretty much gone. Everything has been replaced with glass or stainless steel. Grandma's silverware ain't silverware no more. Plated at best. Very little silver jewelry has been sold since the 80s as well. Again, replaced by stainless. I have no idea where these massive scrap numbers come from, unless it's coming from industry. That people have almost no silver left. Yeah, I think that's really it. You know, they're coming from industry. But I will tell you this. My local coin shop has taken in a lot of the silverware, and that stuff has been coming in consistently since 2011. And so you'd be surprised how much is still out there. And there's still in jewelry, and there's a lot of different sources. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, you very well may be right. The one thing that's for certain, and that is Joe Silver's point, is that whatever is brought in from silverware is not being recycled into actual silverware anymore because of the reasons he stated. So his point on that I agree with. However, I do think there's still more actual silverware coming in to be recycled. It's just not being reconstituted as such. Tommy MS says crypto markets cap values are correct. Total is about 200 billion now according to coin market cap. All right. Well, thank you for that verification, sir. Massachusetts Prepper, about my contest here. Thank you. It says it was nice of me to pay it forward. Appreciate that. And Mr. Sting says all I can say is girl. I'm just going to like those comments as that's over and done with. D-Wings World, the supply is fine and not going to cut off anytime soon. That's right. I think that like any other commodity, there is always a talk of it running out. A lot like oil was said to be through in the 70s, and now reserves are actually refilling. Just saying, but thanks for sharing, my friend. Yeah, that's right. There's always talk of it running out. That's right. Okay. Doesn't necessarily mean it's true. Max Shiraz says, gold, silver, and land have always and will always be worth something. That can't be said for the other asset classes. That's exactly right. And that's just it. It doesn't matter about the supply because, you know, we know that it's, even though it's not as limited as they say, it's still, you just can't go and just grab silver, you know, right out of the ground, you know, and you know what I'm saying? It's, so yeah, good point. Okay, SRV, I think that stands for Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm probably right on that. I would be willing to bet that this guy, if he's online right now and comes here, he'll verify that SRV stands for Stevie Ray Vaughan. Investigating the sustainability of silver shows a peak production come 2025 with sustainability until almost the year 2700. Wow, there you go. And I did a video about where we were probably nearing or close to, if not already surpassed, gold peak production. But the difference between gold peak production is that it the following years coming up, it's only going to be slightly less numbers that we're pulling in than we are now, or that they were when it was peak. So not even the gold supply is going to be running out anytime soon. And so this is quite a eye opener here. Thank you, SRV. And then Mateo Man says, thanks, Sal. Yet another great video on the big lie about silver supply. Thank you. Silver Fortune says, great video. I often quote the $17 billion number, but I also specify it as being yearly production, not total above ground silver. There's plenty more than 1 billion ounces in the hands of stackers, custodian accounts, etc. Even so, the above ground stock of silver will still likely worth much less than above ground reserves of gold, and is also like more prone to acute shortages, not chronic, because most physical owners will sell at the right price. That's right, exactly. World Gold Council is another group of liars, because I quoted them along with their cousin Silver Institute. This is coming from the dailycoin.org. Doesn't believe the Silver Institute's numbers or the World Gold Council. I'm just curious what he does believe. Would it be the dailycoin.org? I don't know. Okay. Iguana. All right. Charles Wilson on the big lie about silver supply. The whole rap can be summed up in one word: criminals. Are they smooth criminals? That's really the question. Chad T says, I have 25 pounds of pure silver. I mostly just melt bars and rounds and give them to my friends, seeing as it's just for fun to see, for them to see the process and hold a 3-ounce round a few minutes later, not to mention not having to pay anything for it. Yeah, well, yeah, your friends are very lucky. I'd like to get in your circle of friends, sir. That would be no. I'm teasing. You give it to your friends, but that's very nice of you to do that, sir, for sure. Mucho bueno. All right. The Rocket Radio shows. Thanks, Sal. Well, thank you, Rocket Radio Show. Appreciate you, my friend. More from the contest. See, I'm way behind on these comments. I tell you, it's insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. I see it as the people that saying. I see it as the people saying gold and silver is worthless, is saying to get people to stop buying so they can buy them. Yeah, there's like psychology probably to some of this for sure. Girl buying, all right. Oh wow, this guy commented on the contest video on this video. That's funny. This guy entered 3 times, but I would have just picked one of them. I would have deleted. I think it was after that contest was over anyway. All right. Let's see here. Okay. The big lie about silver supply. Matthew Bullock. Him and Peter are always selling, which is okay, but not by any means necessary. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay. Huzzer 1683 started selling my silver for cryptocurrency, and at 10 times the first 3 months. And now I bought my stack back and continue to have incredible gains in cryptos. Excellent move, Huzzer 1683. Much braver soul than I am, that's for sure. Much braver. I am not a risk. I'm risk averse. That's what you call me. Eki Rashi. I think I pronounced that right, Rashi, because one of my, Eki Rashi. How about the amount of silver that is lost in smartphones, solar panels, etc.? Well, good question. And that may be the exaggerated, but even when you include all that stuff, I don't think there's 1 billion ounces. I think there's a lot more than that above ground silver. It's insane. But you put it right. Your quotes around the word lost, therein lies your answer, is the quotes around lost, because it's never lost. It's always recoverable, unless there's a chemical that literally dissolves it to an unrecoverable state. There will always be a way to get it out, and it's a matter of finding it. Silver's got to get to the price where it becomes economically viable to do as such. All right. Billy says, I do it for fun and for my son. Keeps me sane, I think. I don't know. I just got the entire set of the Chi Wong Chi wing or something like that, and I'll be doing a UN boxing. I got the gold. Well, nice, Billy. I can't wait to see the UN seal. And are you going to do it in the Security Council chambers? I hope so. I'd love to see that. I love that green backdrop at the United Nations. So if you box them up there at the United Nations, let us know. We want to see it, and the gold as well there at the United Nations. I hope you'll have permission to be able to go in to do that. That'd be awesome. Now is evolution. It's been said that much of the scrap silver that was available was weighed in during the price spikes in both 1980, 81, and 2009, 2010. Something that does make perfect sense. How much is left? Who knows? Yeah, well, and I've kind of talked about that before. That even if you count for that, there's still much, and did I mention much more than what this infographic showed. Okay, well, and he's talking about other things here, and we want to address that. Don't have time, but yeah. Die maker, looks like it's time to sell the stock market and buy what little silver is left. Half truths are either earnest ignorance or a contrived lie. The whole truth is probably as genuine as rare as silver. I will say today oil is money. 200 years ago, oil was worthless. 200 years from now, oil will be gone. But right now, oil is magic. Magic grow juice. When oil runs out and all the growth projections die, fiat money will disappear. The world devolves into barter economy where silver will rule because there's so much out there and it will become common and trusted. Yeah, and then basically that's the gist of what he's saying. And well said, for sure. Thank you very much, Die Maker. Well said. Yes, a guillotine would drop them down in value for sure. About the derivatives. Yep, where aluminum tripled in price and thieves were sawing down those giant aluminum light poles that line interstate exchanges. Fun drive time listening sound. Oh, right. Silver Bean Counter was listening as he was driving. He might be driving right now and listening. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been wanting to do a silver bean, an actual silver bean bar. That would be sweet. Just like in his video here, like a silver coffee bean. That would be sweet. Okay, I'm just kind of scrolling up through this. James Bond movie 007 will be hunting down a thief who steals physical gold, but no one knows it's stolen because the thief didn't tell blockchain. There you go. Yeah, good point. All right. Silver Strike says, someday I am replying to your comment verbally in a live stream and shouting you out. And today I am replying to your comment verbally on a live stream and shouting you out, Silver Strike. Good one. All right, the car thieves steal palladium catalytic converters. I hope mine gets stolen for sheer enjoyment of knowing that they worked their butt off with hard on to get an empty cat case. That's right, punchable turd. Exactly. Mystery buyer on the big lie says, I think the price of silver without even doing anything will go over $1,000 an ounce simply because the dollar will be devalued. With everything aside, I believe that it will be a currency reset and real assets will be revalued to the new currency standard. I agree. I think that's going to be the case too. I feel the supply and demand is hardly even relevant in terms of the future value they will put on silver. Not to mention, most years we run a silver deficit. And just feeling that the fiat system is totally unsustainable, and that's what's going to cause silver's move. Not really due to the fundamentals of the metal itself. That's a good point for sure. I mean, I'm a little skeptical at this point with some of the more like, for instance, a currency reset. That revaluation, I still don't think is going to pull silver up to anywhere near $1,000 an ounce. I just think the laws of supply and demand and basic economics will keep it, maybe above where it is now. I do think it's underpriced now, but I don't think it's going to go that high, anywhere near it. That's just me. But thank you, Mystery Buyer. Appreciate your insight on that. Very cool. All right, the big lie on silver. Wow, this is a long comment. Dang. The world's total money supply is incorrect. The U.S. has over $52 trillion spread around the planet. Okay, all right. Okay, now I'm just going to scroll down here. He's talking about homeowners policy and derivatives. He says, I agree with your take on silver supply. Most silver mined is as a byproduct, or most large mines do not report production numbers as it's meaningless to overall operations. Now, those who promote metals have been claiming for years that silver is going to shoot to the moon any day because of deficits. They can't figure out that these are deficits, why prices are not going up. The simple answer is because there are none. These people are clueless. All right, well, thank you for your insight. And But I don't think he says here that silver has been one of the largest scams on the net. Well, silver itself is not a scam. I think some of the misinformation, some of the motives behind it may be a scam, but I don't think silver itself is a scam. But anyways, but nonetheless, I stack it, and the stack gold as well. I think you're safe doing both. But thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Jim's Joe 1. All right. Moving on up. DOC Silver Stacker, who had his giveaway. Appreciate that, my friend. Has got a girl. Never know what they feed us. The governments are shady, but I'm going to keep stacking. If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. That's a risk I'll take. Amen. Very good. And yeah, let's see here. Okay. Moving on up, another conversation here. William Lanucci says there's about 2.5 billion ounces in private hands throughout the world, not including what you see here on this site, and none more. I disagree with that. As far as that which is underground, my friend, in total, it's only 40% of what they tell you to do, the depleting value that's left in the ground and the mines that are in. So at the end of the day, at the present rate of demand, there really is not a whole lot of the current population, and the new demand is coming. Without silver, we'll be thrown in the dark ages. 2022, if we make it that far, silver will be priceless. And that is a fact, whether people realize it or not, because oil reserves are at an end also. God help us because we don't have a way out, due to the fact that they want not the populace to know or have it for the time. All right, well, anyways, yeah, I disagree with your numbers about 2.5 billion ounces of silver. There's a lot more than that. There's a lot more. But I love silver, and I think silver is money. And but anyways, nonetheless, I think that, yeah, pretty much already talked about that. But thank you, William. Will Edwards, most of the world's nations are sick of the U.S. dollar, along with its military that strong arms them to use it. They are leaving it and acquiring precious metals, and you should do the same. Do what the big boys are doing, and you won't go wrong. All the other speculation and financial analysis of these so-called YouTube gurus is pissing into the wind. Will, I appreciate it, but yeah, as Small Gold mentioned, China is actually investing in the dollar and bonds. And, I do think that really the other nation, the BRICS and everything like that, are threatened by the dollar to a point. But I think more than likely they're probably threatened by how we've been doing things the last probably 8 or so years. Trump might be changing some things over there. And if we can get some good trade, I mean, you think about it, China is there's a lot of American products that are made in China, so they're pretty dependent on the dollar. And but the military, we're not dictators. The United States are not dictators around the world, strong arming anyone to do anything. It's diplomacy. We are not an empire, as some people suggest. All right. Broad sword calling. The graphic is incorrect. 17 billion would be the correct annual supply or demand. The average price would be. Here's my thoughts. Approximately 50 billion ounces of silver ever mined. Approximately 6 billion ounces of gold ever mined. I believe a maximum 25 billion ounces are left, due to which maybe 2 to 3 billion. I think those are definitely more realistic numbers for sure. I've heard that 17 billion number mentioned below by Silver Fortune. Delta Line 1. There's a lot more gold above ground than there is silver. That is just patently false. Not true. Sorry. There's no other way to say that, but I appreciate your comment. And but yeah. Numa Stacker. Interesting video on how much smaller the number of little golden squares are. I don't really know the truth about silver, but gold does seem to be undervalued. But maybe the plain truth is that it just doesn't matter and is now not a big enough chunk of the pie to be material. Well, gold is rare. Yes, I think that fact matters, and it's treasured for a reason because it's valuable. I mean, it's also used in industry. Silver is a precious metal as well, but it's obviously more common, and it has so many uses. It's so diverse, and so because of that, it acts as a commodity as well as a monetary asset. All right, fake gold bar from Royal Canadian Mint stuff. I bought one about the same time. So Duck Soup apparently got a Canadian bar. We'll get it tested, get it checked out. Hopefully it's real. Should be real. Most of them are real, but there is a real reason to be concerned about fake gold bars out there coming out of China. All right, Amanda Manana says the big lie lies in controlling the perspectives of people. To think of silver and gold in terms of US dollar, pun intended, I can buy 10 loaves of good bread in the US for the price of 1 ounce of silver. In the early 1900s, one could buy 8 loaves. Holding PMs halt your purchasing power. That is all. It's a wealth storage, nothing more. That's essentially right. It's a hedge. It's a preservation of wealth. If you want to try and make profit on silver and gold trade, have fun. Overcoming the spreads and timing the markets. You may do much better with stock. At least then you may get a dividend paid while you wait for a move in your favor. If you want to save money, we all know the purchasing power of currencies decline over time. Go ahead. The purchasing power of silver and gold do not. If you want to survive upon the high financial seas, own a little of everything. The premise does not need to be complex to understand and use in your favor. Good luck, and may your Dow never Jones. All right, well, good comment, Ananda, not Amanda, Ananda. Thank you. Conservative to the core. All right, I like that name. That's my thought too. Why wouldn't the fake gold bar video? Why wouldn't anyone who buys gold have a way to test it to make sure it's true gold all the way through? At least you know who they bought it from. But dang, yeah, I think the bank, especially a big bank, which I never knew big banks sold gold, but they should have testing methods, testing equipment on site for sure. I agree. Part-time preppers. It always blows my mind that the mind ratio is like 16 to 1 with silver and gold, yet it's like 71 in present value. And as we know, a lot of silver is in the garbage. Yeah, and it's about 10 to 1 mind. The 16 to 1 ratio, it's a different, that's a, I think that might be the average ratio through time, pricing ratio through time. Obviously now it's 71 and more. But the reason why that spread is so high is because, like you said, silver's in the garbage. By that he means that it's being used in electronic devices that get jettisoned and not recycled. The silver doesn't get recovered out of them. So it's considered, quote, lost, but it's not really. And because of its dual purpose as both a commodity and use in many different industries and the biomedical fields and such, as well as money, it's going to be a long time before you may never see that ratio go back to 16 to 1. Definitely not 9 to 1 because of that very nature alone. All right, Charlie. I do not believe there's enough silver in our new age of technology for the number of people on Earth, in my humble opinion. Well, that's a good point. I understand why you would think that because there's so many people around. But you know what? The thing is that there's no shortage. And so far, they're meeting demand and the prices have stayed low. If there was a shortage, you would see the prices go up. It's as simple as that. And yes, there is some manipulation of silver prices as well. But make no mistake, it's because silver is plentiful enough, they can manipulate it. So think about that. And again, look at charts going back from 1900 till now. Look at how much silver and gold have been produced from that time period up until now. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty mind-blowing. All right. Team Skav Hugger says on the fake gold bar video, if you cannot trust Royal Canadian Mint anymore, then who can you trust? Well, I posted a follow-up to this video, and I pretty much knew it or guessed it, even on this video, that more than likely the Royal Canadian Mint did not fake the bar. It had to have been at the bank. I mean, it would be highly, highly unlikely if that would be the case. All right. Belange P says the above ground silver stock is about 15 billion ounces. If you want to see how I arrived at that figure, watch my video, Peak Silver, Paper Silver. All right. Yeah. So that's the way you go check it out. And that's about that's about the closest to number that Silver Fortune mentioned as well. Thank you. All right. On my American gold comparison video. Now we're getting along to these. These are all going to be the American Gold Eagle compared to the Double Eagle. I had to check out the video to see why she's talking about this. If you haven't seen that video yet, 350 firm, I'll take it. Watch that video to find out. But thank you, Crizzy 100. Amen. I would pay that price any day for gold. All right. And Micah Robinson got his first Eagle in the mail. Very cool. Congratulations. Lensquist. I really wish they'd adopt the classic reverse into the modern day gold Eagles. I do too. I love that reverse. Much better than the reverse that's on. And that's another thing too. That's a pet peeve of mine. Inconsistency. Or, you know, on the way the execution of the between the obverse and reverse. The reverse, it's a softer, it's not as sharp as a strike or rendering. I don't know how you would say it, but it's a much smoother design look than what's on the obverse of the piece. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but it doesn't seem like there's as much detail on the reverse as there is the obverse. Ravenhawk Coin says Cornstacker G is a cool guy. Thanks for this great video. Well, thank you, Ravenhawk. I don't know if you're still here. I haven't checked back here. Yes, Cornstacker's here, but I don't know if Raven's still here. But anyways, Cornstacker's been singing too. By the way, Ravenhawk has a rival. Cornstacker's got that country twang to him from singing from the cornfield. And Ravenhawk's got that Southern California charm with his singing. But he can put a twang in his voice. I know he can do it. All right, back to the comments. You guys are having good conversations in the chat side while I do this, which is cool. All right. Glad you guys are here, by the way. Have I mentioned that? Cornstacker G. Excellent video, Sal. Well, thank you, sir. Much better than one I did last week. Yeah, and that's just it. Cornstacker G's video is self-destruct, but he posted a video, and I thought he did a great job with it. And he suggested in the comment section that I do this video about the comparison. I typically don't research anything. I just hit the record button and begin speaking with really no idea what I'm going to say. I mostly do that too, and that's okay. So very cool. All right. Awesome comparison. Thank you so much for the excellent videos every day, my friend. And that's just it. Thank you, Coin Collecting Fun. The Pepper Man. Coin Collecting Pepper Fun. Is people are not getting the notifications when I go live or when I post a video. Now, obviously, it would help if you knew when I went live because that's going to happen at a specific time, and I'm here and I'm live and you're there and all that junk. But if you don't get any notifications about videos I post, well, I post every day, so that keeps it easy. Just go to the channel and you'll see the newest video that comes up every day, sometimes a couple of times a day. All right. Working hard here, you know, again, for the Salivation Nation. All right. SG is a great coin. St. Gons. I love it too, Raven Hawk. 350. Can we haggle on the price? Here, I'll start off you 275. All right. You have to watch that video to find that out. But thank you, Silver Wolverine. All right. Haffy says, if that is a sunrise and that eagle is flying north. Oh, that's a good point, Haffy. That's a good point, actually. If that is a sunrise in the background of the eagle, that he is flying north. That's right. Happy's a smart guy. But I think the symbolism was meant to be westward expansion. But I could be wrong on that. Maybe that's the Walking Liberty. The Walking Liberty is facing west. But the thing is, the Walking Liberty also has a sunrise in the background. Well, if it's sunset, they'd be going south, right? So I don't know. So, yeah. All right. Informative. I want a 1 ounce piece someday, Silver Agent says. Well, I hope you can get one. I think you can do it. It does take some discipline. More on that in the end of the year from me. That's I'm going to do a video on that. Just discipline and 1 ounce pieces. All right. All is one now. What's the 350 coin dollar worth now? It's worth about, it's probably worth about a couple bucks above spot. To be honest with you, that's about it. Maybe 1350. Mark L says. All right. United States Mint would win most boring mint of the year every year. That's right, Oaksy. They sure would, because there's not as much innovation. They're behind technology and everything. History and gold, what more can you ask for? Thank you, Ham on Rye. All these comments are on the American Gold Eagle versus compared to the St. Gaudy. Wow. Slacker Stacker. Nice coins. Maybe someday I will be able to get a 1 ounce piece. I'm very happy with the 1/4 ounce pieces I have. Thanks for sharing, Sal. Well, thank you, Slacker Stacker. I appreciate you, my friend. John Doe, I thought the design behind the Gold Eagle with the copper and silver was that it could be circulated if needed, and the Gold Buffalo was to compete with the Gold Maple. Yeah, that's right. It's because it was well, no, the Gold Eagles of the copper and silver, and it was for durability, for sure, no question, but it was never really meant to circulate. It wasn't, period, wasn't meant to circulate. But yes, you're right about the Gold Buffalo was meant to compete with the Gold Maple. Pure gold option. Silver Seeker. Sal, I have a video scheduled literally for tomorrow talking about the double eagles. Great minds think alike. Well, awesome, Silver Seeker. I think I missed it, but thank you. Like I said, I'm behind on some videos, but that's cool that you did that. Silver Seeker's got a great channel for sure, and he does live streams and stuff as well. The big lie about silver supply from my 3D views, there's more silver than that in Salivate's basement. All right, exactly. Yeah. I wish. My basement would probably sink to the center of the earth if that was the case. Dennis McCamley. I love the Gold Eagles with the Roman numerals years. Great history lesson. Thanks for sharing. Well, thank you for watching, Dennis. Certainly appreciate it. Indian Outlaw. I like 22 karat gold. 24K is prettier, but it's very soft. It doesn't get you a penny more than when you finally sell. That's right. Exactly. Good point. Lower Blade. Very good video. The price is awesome. I remember in 1990 when I had one of the highest paying jobs in my life and had no clue about coin collecting. So you have a Kleenex. Yeah, here you go. I know. I hear you. In the 1990s, early 2000s, I wish I would have spent more money on gold for sure. Hindsight is always, what did they say hindsight is? I can't look back to find out. JRW3, I think you're saying Gons might grade an MS60. Nice side-by-side comparison. I think that's probably pretty probably an accurate grade, if not an AU58. The eagle on the back of the $20 gold piece definitely makes it a winner. I agree. I like the eagle on the back as well. Passy Coins and Bullions. I'm just about to buy my first eagle. 1926 double eagle. I prefer the classic style reverse. I'm with you, and congratulations. Hope you got it. Jake is love. How would you compare the U.S. Mint gold to others, British, in terms of investment? Well, I think that U.S. Mint gold, for the nations for which you live, it's best to get the, like for instance, the Britannias in Britain, Krugerrands in South Africa, Maple Leafs in Canada is going to be your best bet. But for United States, Gold Eagles and Buffaloes, hands down, are the best. But the others would be recognized as well too. But Eagles are preferred. Joe WGER, rather take my chances than be tracked on my possessions and savings. Someday they will require you to list all possessions on the blockchain and can ruin you with a click of a mouse. Well, I think this is meant, honestly, in the other direction to protect you and to see if that particular bar is listed on the blockchain, but it doesn't get attached to any particular person. I think it's for verifications, but I could be wrong. There may be other aspects of it that I don't know. Monkey Swag 96. Considering your 1910 Double Eagle has a 350 price tag, I assume you bought it many years ago, and that assumption would be correct. I wish I could buy a Double Eagle for that cheap. The St. Gaudens 20 didn't circulate often. Most were stored in European bank vaults for decades. That's why so many St. Gaudens exist in mint-state conditions. The Liberty Head $20 circulator is circulated more often than St. Gaudens. That's exactly right. And I think that's also why we're seeing the prices for them come down, because there's been an influx of these coming back to the U.S. All right. And on my comparative video, Silver Saver says she loves the video. Well, thank you, Silver Saver. Great channel, by the way. Check her out. She's a great person. Great channel, great content. Unbelievable that the Double Eagle is priced at firm $350 at the time you got it. Both are my dream coins. I prefer the Double Eagle reverse and Eagle in Flight to the West over the AGE reverse of a family of Eagles. I agree. Double Eagle is second on my list to purchase for the larger gold coins, primarily for the history behind the gold coin. First on my list is, of course, the first year issue of the American Gold Buffalo. And third on my list is the first year of issue of the American Gold Eagle. Thank you, Sal. This video is educational as well as it helps maintain my motivation to stay the course in my gold stacking goals. Well, great. Well, thank you, Silver Saver. And you've done very well. That's awesome. Funk Dad Forcelli says, maybe 30 years from now, a quarter ounce of gold will be around $1,300 an ounce, or around $5,200. You never know. It very well could be that long down the road. It very well could be, considering the ratio now. Massachusetts Prepper, a very nice comparison of those two gold coins. But I have to say I like the 1910 version better. I agree. I do too. All right. Eric Woody, last week I purchased my first American Eagle coin, a 1/10 of an ounce. I'm very happy with my first gold coin. Well, congratulations to you, Eric Woody. Appreciate that, my friend. I'm glad you got your first 1/10 ounce gold coin. That's something special about getting gold, and your first gold too. That's great. CCT, enjoyable video, Sal. I definitely prefer the earlier reverse design. I do too. Yes, thank you, CCT. Roger Mueller says, compare this video to your one called, this is the big lie about silver supply. Compare this video to your one called All the Silver in the World from 2014. Is demonocracy wrong? I don't think so. I think demonocracy is more in line with what I said in this video. I think the comparison between this infographic and that infographic is quite much compelling. If anything, if demonocracy is wrong, it's not by nearly as much as the lie in the infographic that we showed here. Super One Truth Seeker says, after $3 resets, what will silver be worth, price in dollars? Probably not much more than it is now, to be honest with you. Well, I take that back. It could be worth more because I do think it's underpriced. You know, I say underpriced as compared to undervalued because in this community, we understand its value. I think it will go up if there is a reset, but I don't think it's going to go to like $200 an ounce or what have you. I mean, it just depends on what that new currency is going to be. I don't know. You know, it's still a magic ball thing. We just don't know. Aristotle's Fate, if you haven't done a vid of doing a ping test on the new Gold Eagle, it would be cool. Some of us new folks to experience it. Keep up the great vids. All right. Yeah, I might have to do that. Ping test something because the Gold Eagles have a unique ring to them because of the silver and copper in them. All right. This video gets the Gold Bear Bunny stamp of approval. And that's a high honor. So thank you, Gold Bear Bunny. FG America says, I bought two 1907 double eagles yesterday. Wow, that's super impressive. That's super impressive. Wow. All right. Big lie about silver supply, 800 million ounces a year. Mine is diminishing. 1.1 billion ounces consumed. You do the math. Well, I don't know where you get your numbers, but it's I think you just have to look at it's a lot more than 800 million ounces a year. I showed that in the video. And so anyways, so I think your numbers are wrong. Gold either way. That's what it boils down to, John Hartley. Great comparative video, Sal. I think the classic $20 double eagle is better. It may also be because it was once in circulation, but I also think it was because it's a classic coin. I also like the symbolism for westward expansion. Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. G Money 90. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Real nice comparison between the two. Some facts I knew, some facts I didn't. Well, that's what it's about. Well, thank you. Appreciate you watching and commenting, sir. Old school is a new sub. Well, thank you. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. Always appreciate the new subs. Something golden. I'll buy that coin off you for $385. Gives you 10% profit. Deal. That's funny. All right, in a 2017 American Liberty coin, it's an old video. Anything that pisses off the right-wing Trumpanzee bootlicker brigade is fine by me. Well, not mad about that. That's for sure. Sal, New Mexico, Donald in New Mexico says, New Mexico became the 47th state on January 6, 1912. Arizona became the 48th on February 14th, 1912. I'd sure like to find a 47-star flag. Yes, indeed. Well, thank you for that history lesson. That's right. They were very close together. So, yeah, I guess it would be the 46th. 46 stars, I guess. I don't know. D-Wings World would be glad to have one of these someday. Great information on each one. Both are stunning to me. Thanks so much, Sal. We're getting close to the top, people. Let's see you people in here. Let's see. Tricky Guy's here. Poppy Stuff is here. Barb is still here. I'm talking too slow. Yeah, I got to talk faster. All right, let me talk faster. All right. Paul McNulty. I always go with a double eagle, but I have both. They are nice. Very cool. Awesome. Super cool. Thanks for the info. Crazy Matters Coins, who was in the live chat earlier. Awesome. Berlin. The St. Gaudens double eagle was minted with Roman numerals in 1907. They changed it later to Arabic numerals. Great job, Sal. For me, I like the rim of the St. Gaudens double eagle more than today's gold eagle because of the stars and lettering on it. I agree with you. Silver bean counter. I've never seen them side by side before. The pre-33 is so much bigger. It really is. 34 millimeters. I'd like to pick one up next year. You won't be disappointed. You'll love it. Dennis Haggerty says, U.S. Mint needs new designs, not copying other designs of silver and gold eagles or buffalo times for originality. I agree with you. And Silver Gold Man's mom agrees with you. All right. Yes, you did miss something crazy. Matters Coins. Samuel Lucas Flyer. When exactly did St. Gaudens cost $350? Somewhere around the 1990s, early 2000s. Thank you, Samuel Lucas. Nice of you to pay it forward. Good luck, everyone. Thank you, Monkey Spaz. Tristan Quintus. Thanks, Sal. Staying grounded is good advice. Thank you very much, Tristan. All right. This is a Zero Hedge article about the Saudi Prince King confirmed killed during crackdown. Wow, that's crazy. And you saw him 4 years ago, person place. That's crazy. Wow. Thumbs up. Thank you, Coin Collecting Fun, on the mystery box unboxing of the Swan. Nice pickup. Thank you, Eddie. Silver Swan, my favorite coin. Wish I bought 10 when they were at a low price. I hear you. Hindsight is always something, rather. I can't see from behind me. My ankle looks like a Bill's ankle. Is your real name Bill? Well, I'll send you a bill for that comment. I'm in a suit, so what are you, lawyer or something? I am something. Thank you, Mud Swat. Appreciate it. Great Silver Swan. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you, Gerald. Appreciate you, my friend. Now I'm talking faster, moving faster, aren't I? Let's see. Still got people here. All right, lots of people here. All right, lots of commenting, lots of chatting. Very nice. I sold all my BUs, but wish I would have kept one. Yes, a good collection. I'm going to do a video of both of them together just for fun, just to handle them together. It's going to be awesome. JRW3s, it says I better watch and cutting the knife. I know, yeah. I better watch out. I was just too anxious to open it up. It was hard to, so apologize. Not good etiquette. Corn Stacker says, very nice coin. Glad you didn't cut myself. Yes, and he got a Sigma Precious Metals verifier today. Very good. Thank you, Corn Stacker. Slacker Stacker, one nice coin, Sal. Thank you. Moving on up to the top, AGD. Always good to grab a deal. Nice ad. Thank you, AGD. What year is a Rolls Royce you're filmed in this? What year's a Rolls Royce you filmed this in? Sal, good question. You have to watch this video to find out that it is not a Rolls Royce. It is an everyday little car, Honda. But thank you for noticing. Silver for Life 1230. Thank you very much, sir. Check out his channel. He's got posted some pickups recently, some gold too. We'll check out his channel, Mr. Vegeta. Yeah, check out Mr. Vegeta's channel. Thank you, John Hartley. ZXC205 about the lie about silver supply. He says equally as bad or possibly worse are the people channels that give information on silver without providing any factual information whatsoever. For instance, a channel might claim that the gold to silver ratio should be 10-1, yet provide no facts to back that claim. The so-called facts are just made up in the mind of the channel creator. There are those people who say the price of silver is highly undervalued, yet have no information at all to back up this claim. Also beware of zerohedge.com, as it's a blog of opinion, so you need to fact check first. Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do too, or just kind of keep it in perspective. If I need to do it on a timely manner, I may post it if it's from Zero Hedge, but I'll say, I'll post it as opinion as opposed to fact, and see what people think about the piece, to get discussion going and that kind of thing. There is another channel out there who says that the real ratio of gold to silver is 1-1, which is absolutely insane. I think we know who that channel is. Jim Farrell says unboxing something new never gets old, especially when it's new. You were like a little kid at Christmas. Thank God you didn't slice yourself. Yeah, I was a little bit reckless there. But it was hard to hold the phone and cut at the same time with the keychain knife that I had with me from my EDC. Collect Everything says congrats on 11,000 subs. Hey, you know what? Let me address that, and I appreciate that, Collect Everything. Appreciate your kind words there. But, it means next to nothing, to be honest with you. I mean, I appreciate the subscribers. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers, but unless they watch the videos, what's the use to subscribe? I mean, for instance, I had a video the other day that did really good with my channel, with relation to what my channel would be. That's 4,000 views. But you think about it, I have 11,000 subscribers. That's more than half of the people not watching it. So that's why I don't have these subscriber milestones or anything like that, because I could have 1 million subscribers and have a tenth of the views, and I'd rather have 500,000 subscribers and get half the views. It's about views, and so I appreciate you guys watching, but I appreciate the subscribers too, but those who watch are even cooler. So thanks, guys. All right. CCT, one-handed unboxings are so funny. Very good, Mr. V, to help you out sourcing the Swan. All right. Oh, yes. Anthony G says the one-handed attempts from Sal once caused a very valuable gold pen cap to go flying. Yeah, that was pretty scary. All right, that knife needs a good sharpening. Thank you, RB50. In case you see this, maybe you'll come by. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not. But you never know. She might come, but maybe not. She might not make it. But she could make it, but probably won't. But then again, all right, anyways, tricky guy. Congrats, Lib. All right, this is on the proof set winner. I'm just gonna like some of these comments and go on. Some of these people have already here. I've already been here. Congratulations, Liberty won. That's so kind of you, Sal. Well, thank you, April. She's been here. I don't know if she's still here. Is April still here? I don't know. Oh, yes, April's still here. Yay, April's still here. Awesome. All right. All right, let's see here. Okay. I'm missing people are talking to me and I'm not seeing it. Let's see here. Congrats, Liberty. Congrats to the winner. Congrats, Liberty won. Liberty always wins. That's right. Thanks for paying it forward, Sal. Cool. All right. Dumb question. How does one send a personal message on YouTube? I can send the public message, but I don't see a location to send a personal message anywhere on the YouTube site. Stay tuned, DW. I will post a video on that, but it's right there. Grisman has your answer there. And but I think I need to do a video on that because I think it's important because they don't make it easy and there's no notifications of it. And I need to mention a couple different things about it. Congrats. All right, just working my way up here. Feel like watching someone jonesing after making a drug purchase, trying to get the cocaine package open. It's like beautiful piece indeed. They want a bit much for them on JM and Atmex, though. I haven't checked JM's price. I know Atmex has them pretty pricey. They got a few more in there. All right, the big lie about silver. I, for one, would not trust any information from the Silver Institute or the World Gold Council. Yes, this infographic might be wrong regarding silver above ground 1 billion ounces. The above ground silver stock is about 15 billion ounces, Belange P YouTube. But compared with gold, 187,200 tons, not ounces, it appears that there is more above ground than silver. Tons, not ounces. Yeah. Well, how much is tons? Okay. Well, I don't know. I think he got something mixed up there, but anyways. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. He's saying the distribution of the earth occurs in far fewer locations. Silver is rarely recycled, lost to industry. So the claims by many that silver is very rare seem to hold true. Sad to watch this video, Sal. Usually does better research. I've already ditched Bix and Josnip. Please reconsider. But I kind of don't understand. I've never seen you before. Sounds like he's threatening to unsubscribe, but I think he's got, I mean, how many ounces are in a ton? There's a lot more silver than there is gold out here. So I kind of don't understand what he's talking about. I agree with Belange P, but the Silver Institute and the World Gold Council are about as authoritative as you get for gold and silver thing. So, you know, but anyways, so Belange P is right. And it's about 15 billion ounces of silver. Anyways, I'm kind of not understanding that comment fully, but my 3D view is about to change his name to Liberty One. That's pretty good. Clever, clever. Nice pickups. I need one of those calendars on my mystery unboxing video. Thank you, Will. Cosmic Karma Koala. Kaku Koala says, why buy gold from a country that sold all its gold? What makes anyone think these mints are not corrupted? Everything else seems like a no-brainer to have this NYC-born geezer. Well, the thing is the mints have a unique reputation to keep, and that's about you know, really analyzing and assaying the gold. And so, I mean, if any of them are going to holding legitimacy, the mints have got to have that high standard, and I believe they do have it. All right. Very cool. Congrats. Congrats. Where is the kitty? The kitty has been not in the car. The kitty is not in the car with me there in that video because I did it from the car. Sorg Hill Stacker says, love Mr. V's channel. Sir, a knife between your legs isn't always a good idea. It's probably never a good idea. All right, very nice of Mr. V to give you a good deal on the BU Silver Swan, the community rocks. Yes, indeed, Lady Liberty Stacker. Check her channel out. She knows how to make some good iron skillets shine or glisten. She definitely, and precious metals too. Brock Gordon says, congrats, Liberty One. Hope he sees this. P.S. You should have done like 3 rolls. I don't know what you mean by 3 rolls, but thank you. All right. Behind lovely design. Thank you. D Wings. Appreciate you, my friend. Congrats to the winner. I think this random comment picker is better than the other one. Too many ads than the other one. Yes, I agree. All right. I'm no expert, but maybe you need to cut away from your body. Yes, that would be a wise decision to do. It's hard to do that and hold the phone at the same time, but you're right. Nice one indeed, my friend. We're getting closer to the top now, people. We're getting closer to the top. But the whole time you were trying to cut the package open, I was expecting to see blood flying at any moment. I was actually more careful than it appears on the camera, believe it or not. I know it didn't look good. Winter chicken dinner. Love the channel, but not a fan of the same old intro. Not to mention, it makes me wonder where my bullion's been. Well, Dave, you must be new to the channel because that intro is not more than a year old. In fact, it's only 11 months old. I change it every year, so stay tuned for a couple of months, and we'll do the next year. But it's part of the channel. I can't change my intro every 2 weeks. All right, Billy Gagney, a multitude of gratitude for you, Sal. Thank you. It looks good, Sal, and will look better next to the gold piece. I'm going to do a video on that. David Argento, who is the man. David A is awesome. And Billy went back into the archives here about Donald Trump being a coin collector. Hey, Trump is the man. He is great. Thanks, Sal. He's a coin collector. That's awesome. All right. Beach Bum Silver. I should have bought one day when it came out, but I didn't. Yeah, hindsight is always something. I forget what it says. I only have the foresight to have remembered that phrase of what hindsight is. Then, anyways. All right. Congrats. That's nice of Mr. Vegeta. Congrats on a beautiful swan. Yes, thank you, Silverback Stacker. He likes a silverback gorilla from Scottsdale. All right, mystery buyer. What kind of silver are we talking about here? Unlimited paper, fake silver, or physical? Physical. We are talking about the physical. Physical. Let's get physical. I want to hear your body talk. RB50. So nice of you to pay it forward like that. Congratulations to the winner. Thank you, RB50. You're awesome. Silver Hippie. It's a beautiful design, but white socks with black shoes? Come on, man. Look closer. They're actually tan socks because they match the pants. They match the pants, not the shoes. The Fonz. Cool. Thank you, the Fonz. Hey, that's a cool avatar picture too. Try using cutting shears next time. Well, I don't typically carry cutting shears in my car, but thanks for noticing. Bullion Bug, you have 2 very nice gold coins here. Always nice to have purchased gold at a great price like that. Just shows the devaluation of the paper dollar and what has happened. Gold retains the purchasing power by earlier years. Keep stacking the good stuff. Thank you, sir. Man, I'm getting tired. Congrats to the winner. We'll pay it forward. Congrats on getting the bird. Girl. Nice tool to pick the winner. Salivate from Mr. V. Thanks for the kind shout out. Well, I'm shouting you out again. Check out Mr. Vegeta's channel. Great channel. Awesome. He also did a great smackdown, by the way, to a troll on his channel a couple of videos back about the Swan coins, which is how I got this thing. That is a thread worthy of checking out. It was awesome. It was, what's the word? It was timeless, classic smackdown by Mr. Vegeta. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Kevin Belcher, friggin' queen on these beauties, just to make sure everyone knows who owns who. Yeah, the queen is on everything. except for American stuff, it seems like. JP Morgan owns 500 million ounces of physical silver, which is enough to continue to manipulate and push the price wherever they want for decades. Sorry, stackers, $100 silver are going to happen in our lifetime. Probably not. There's a lot of silver out there, people. There's a lot of silver out there. Greater than 1,400,000 tons of silver from Manhattan Project post-World War II. Some say the excess is used to subdue prices of physical silver. Do let me know if anyone needs a reference. I don't know what is true, but I can hedge my humble capacity. Yeah, well, hey. I mean, yeah. I know silver was used for a lot of nuclear things. In fact, the silver hair that I got a couple years ago for melting, for some of the first melting videos I did, came from a nuclear submarine from the Navy. All right. DOC Silver Stacker, I already commented on that. He got information from the winner of that giveaway, which is awesome, Liberty Wine. I just bought an NGC MS70 first day of issue for $18.25 for the 2017 Palladium. I'm new to collecting the metals, but I figured it would be a great investment. Certainly better than parking my money in rectangles of paper, hopefully. Well, we'll see. And since you're new, KS, that might not be the best purchase, to be honest with you. They are going like wildfire now. And but I don't know that price is going to hold. Don't be alarmed if it doesn't. There's a lot of hype in the collecting community for things like this, and then it dies down and the price subsides as people lose interest in it. But I think that there will be some premium that will hold on to these coins. But just don't be surprised if it goes down in value. I'm not saying it will for sure, but just be careful out there. Don't be disappointed if it does. Very nice, Sal. Thank you, sir. And Alexander R.D. Voot, beautiful coin. Nice. You now have one. Very kind of Mr. Lee to let one go for you. Yes, it was very kind of him. Thank you. Very nice, Jay Silver says. Thank you, Jay Silver. On the Swan, excellent video, especially at the timestamp. Liberty One, shouting you out again. Congratulations. Congratulations for winning. It sounds like that DOC has your contact information now, and we'll send you out a proof set. Very cool. Congratulations of the winner. So big of you to forward your winning, Sal. Thank you, Silver Saver. You're awesome. All right, Bitcoin more popular than gold. A video I just posted today. First, I need to pump on cryptocurrency. Yes. Posted the first time. Thank you, Virginio CFA. And Junius Maltby. Let's see what he says here. He says, first, no way. Yes, Bitcoin is surely attracting traffic away from gold. Gold is wealth, will always be wealth. I've wrestled with the crypto phenomenon since 2009 as it grew, fought it hard, and criticized it with severe skepticism. I believe gold will always prevail. However, as I've come to realize, it does not have to be one or the other. That's exactly right. As we can use both to escape fiat. Ultimately, gold is wealth. Remember this, my friends. Gold is wealth. Whatever you use to acquire more of it, it's a means to an end. Ultimately, everything else is just stepping stone to gold. That's exactly right. And like I said in the video, on that very video, and I agree completely wholeheartedly with Junius here, is that if you earn money from Bitcoin, you're taking a risk investing your money in it. And so your reward, if it's great, that's awesome. If you take and transfer that money to gold as a stepping stone that Junius mentions here, all the better. And so that's why when people say, why can't it be both, when you say that, and I'm never one of these that say that it's got to be this or that. I'm just saying that for people to wholly put their faith on Bitcoin, like it's going to go gangbusters and just keep going and go to $25,000 a Bitcoin, that's scary thinking, putting that much faith into it. It could crash tomorrow. It could double in 4 weeks. We don't know. One thing's for sure, gold will never go to zero, and gold could go up. And Bitcoin has the potential to go to zero. I mean, not saying it will, but there's more chances of it going to zero than gold. All right. A friend, well, Sal, like let them like Bitcoin. I know where I'm at, and gold and silver. Yep, that's pretty much where I'm at too. SHTF, would you rather have gold in your hand or Bitcoin? Seems like an easy choice to me. Yeah, that's same here. In the SHTF scenario, Dickie Moisa saved up and bought an ounce in 2008. It's up like 30%. I saved up and bought a Bitcoin in 2015. It's up like 2,700%. And well, that's right. I mean, because you made the risk, and I can't reply to the video to the comment. Let me see if I can get back to that. Well, now let me reply to that comment. Let's see here. Why will it not let me reply? Oh, he deleted it. But you had a good point. But Dickie Moist probably posted that comment before he watched the end of the video, because I did kind of address that at the end of the video. All right. I don't have any cryptos, Silver Saver, but I mean, I have a couple Satoshis. I got a Coinbase account, like $20 worth of everything, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Oaksy, most people probably are just Googling what is actually it is. I don't get it. It's not something you can hold a mire in your hand. Plus, an EMP attack would wipe it out severely. That's actually a good point. People are maybe just checking it out to see what it is because of the hype. And but are they actually investing in it? But the thing is, that means it's popular. The interest in it is popular. I think that's what, but you make a good point. Tricky guy. All the silver and gold pumpers who jumped ship to crypto prove they never really understood metal as much as they merely wanted to push their fear buttons. It's just ridiculous how shamelessly they've all started pumping crypto when there's such a glaring lack of core value in crypto coins except the temporary momentum of the crazy crowds. Well, that's right. I mean, it's speculative, totally speculative. So Sadthong would rather have currency than Bitcoin, to be honest. Yeah, and I understand that. And then I Am Gogi says at one time tulips were more popular than gold too. That's right, the tulip phenomenon. All right, Massachusetts Prepper says, I know you heard me say this before, and I'll say it again. Bitcoin is like a new kid on the block, and everybody wants some kind of it. But I know there's a small world meaning, but if civilized world came crashing down around our ankles, you could have all the Bitcoins there ever was, and you'd still be broke. Yep, that's right. Ounce of gold in your pocket is real, it's tangible. Silver Wolverine, I think crypto is more of a risk than keeping money in the bank. People are worried about keeping money in the bank because of the bank locking the door, not being able to get money out. One question, does the government have control of the internet? People who are worried about the bank should also be worried of the government control over crypto. I will not say never, but as of now, crypto is not for me. Yeah, there's some other reasons why I'm not investing in it too, mainly because the higher it goes, the less likely for it to go even higher. Terry says, thanks for the report on the Royal Mint blockchain stuff. SJ's Mixed Adventures. I love your channel. You're an asset to the community. Well, thank you, SJ. I appreciate that very much. All right. Very good. Let's see. No other comments. So I think we've gotten to the top. That was a long one. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Let's see where we at. I'm going to pop this thing out here. And I'm going to share this window, the chat window. Hey, there we go. Everybody's here. Hey, even Blanche P has made it. Tangible is harder to steal. It sure is. Hi-ho is here. Hey, hi-ho, hi-ho. What's up, bro? That's what I'm saying. All right. Very good to see everybody here. Colonic Stackers here. Rand Paul needed the protection of Call Silver. That's for sure. A couple of teeth knocked out. A broken jaw. 5 cracked ribs. Crazy. He needed Call Silver for sure. By the way, where is Call Silver? We miss Call Silver. Whoa, Frederick broke in while I was gone. No way. I did miss it. hopefully my moderator was able to handle that. I missed that. Wow, thank you. Let me see if I can't go up any further than this. I wonder if my moderator caught that. Hey, Mr. Vegeta's here. Nice, Mr. V. Cool. All right, let me see. Let me find this thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's joking. Okay. He wasn't there. Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Barb. By the way, I want to everybody give a round of find the little applause hand thing. A big round of applause to Barb, my moderator. I'm so glad to have Miss Streisand here. It's definitely a blessing to have her around for sure. Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Mr. V. I tell you what, Mr. V, you know, I'm not going to mention the name, but you've got to, if you get a chance, you should see Mr. V's takedown. And by the way, Mr. V is a very polite individual. And I sense that he has the patience of a saint, of a patron saint. But this particular troll got you know, it obviously had, hey, there's, oh wait, never mind. Thought it was squirrel, you know, that type of thing. Anyways, but Mr. V did a classic takedown of this troll. It was just beautiful. All right. Oh yes, there's the applause and the hearts for Barb. All right. So Belange P, 1 metric ton is about 32,000 troy ounces. Above ground gold stock is 5 billion ounces. So above ground silver stock is about 5 billion ounces. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's obvious that, see that other comment, thank you, Belange P. I don't know if you saw that, but one guy was taking your numbers and making it sound like that gold, there was more gold than silver above ground, but it's clearly not the case. So it all boils down to above ground stock of gold is 5 billion ounces. Above ground stock is about 15 billion ounces. Not all of that is bullion. Okay, I'm going to copy that actually and paste that. Nobody type for a second. I'm going to copy this. Okay, now you can type. I'm going to keep this handy, that information handy. I may have watched that video. Oh, because I already had that crap. Hold on a minute. Don't save. Where is my thing? Wait a minute here. What did I do? Sorry, I'm doing something else, guys. I'm pasting this to a notepad. Characters in Unicode. Crap. All right. Anyways. Yeah, silver stock 15 billion. All right. So yeah, okay, I need to do 25 straight push-ups because I haven't done it. I was going to exercise today. And so let me come back here. I'm going to do 25 push-ups for Rand Paul, for Speedy Recovery, and for Craig Gilchrist. And I haven't exercised. So 25 straight push-ups. Here we go. Dedicated to Rand Paul and to Craig Gilchrist. 25 in a row. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh man, guys, I'm sorry. No, hi-ho, I'm still here. I'm done exercising. Crap, sorry guys, I couldn't do 25 in a row. They weren't girl push-ups, I promise. Whew. And my butt was down, Stephen. I promise, my butt was down. Whew. All right. Yes, Salivate is counting how many millions of dollars worth of silver he's got. Yeah, I need to, one of these days, I'm going to find a way to show you that I'm actually doing these push-ups. All right, let's see here. I took a shot with every count, so I'll be wasted and passed out in about 5 minutes. That's a good thing I stopped at 22 then. So I need a moderator around. Well, I didn't break a sweat, but I broke some wind. Does that count? Oh, Leon says he can count to 25 too. I only got to 22. Push up double. Yeah. I'll do the other 3 in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. All right. Let's see here. What did I miss here? What are people saying to me here and to each other? Yeah, a friend, I knocked him out, but not quite 25. Whew. I tell you what, since I wasn't able to do the 25, I'm going to do 20-pound curls. I'll do 12 on each arm. And I can do that while still kind of talking to you guys here, okay? Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm doing the curls. I think I'm going to sit down and do these. Let's see here. I'm going to do curls. I'll do the 3 in a minute. I'm going to do 8 for you, a friend, because that's 8 is your number. I'll do 8 more. I'm just doing curls. I'm not counting the curls. I'm just doing them so I can talk to you guys here. Craig Gilchrist says, need to put a silver bar on the floor every time you do push-ups. Give it a big kiss. There you go. Now that's the motivation. Stephen Heath. This is actually, believe it or not, these are, let me see, this is 20-pound curls. I'm not a very strong guy. I admit it. Belange P says, do 25 push-ups with a 1,000-ounce bar on your back. Well, you know what? If someone would give me a 1,000-ounce bar, or if I had one handy, I would give it a shot. I've got a 100-ounce bar. I could try that. Boy, that would be tough to do. One push-up would be tough. You know, that's 72 pounds. Wow, that's crazy. That's 72 pounds on your back. Dude, some people could do that. I couldn't. Poppy stuff, feeling old. Oh, you're not old. You're a young lady. Belange P would give me one, but it got lost in the mail. I hear you. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right. Yes, those 100-ounce bars and curl them. You know, one of these days, I will do that. I'll bring out the 100-ounce bars and curl those for you guys. And I got to show you. All right. Tricky Guy says, this just in. Salivate Metal asks viewers for a $17,000 gift. That's right. Colonic Stacker says, Stephen Mnuchin could barely lift a 400-ounce gold tungsten bar with both hands. That's right. When he visited the Fort Knox. Leon 97, I guess I could do 72 pounds, but then my back would be done. Pop a kilo or 2 up your backside. There you go. Hi ho. Stephen Heath thought us Americans could do anything if you put your mind to it. Slacker Stacker says, I need to do some push-ups myself. Well, on that note, if a friend is here, I'm going to do 8 more for him. 8 more for a friend. All right, 8 more push-ups for a friend. Is a friend still here? And for Poppy stuff. This is for Poppy stuff as well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, here we go. 8 more for Poppy stuff and a friend. All right, America first, the rest of the world sucks. Leon 97 says, from Germany, he says that. All right, Belange P says, FedEx did lose a 1,000-ounce bar of mine once. Wow. Took them a week to find it on the floor of their sorting facility. Broke it right through the box at high speed. Amazing. Wow. Yeah, it would be like losing a car for sure. That's crazy. That's about the price of a car. Tricky guy. When I was 10 years old, a push-up was an ice cream treat sold by the good humor guy, as he did in our neighborhood once a week. Then later, a push-up became a bra. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Silver Wolverine sent a super chat of $2. Wow, very nice of you, sir. I'm not worthy, but thank you for that. Appreciate that. Leon 97 Germany says, I'm just saying that because I will be your next president. Ah, okay. He's just practicing. Yes, I remember the orange flavored push-ups as well. Good stuff. Guns, guns, guns. Now look me, Lex president. Tricky guy, yep. Remembered it well. All right. See, I'm not doing my regular exercises, so I've got to do stuff. Little aerobic junk going on here. Silversmith. You sound tuckered. Yeah, because I've been doing some push-ups and weights and stuff. You're probably just coming in here. Did a couple of push-ups, some curls, not curly fries, but actual curls, and things like this. Doing a little aerobic stuff. It's called multitasking, killing two birds with one stone. Silversmith. Stephen Heath says he's the president. Barb, Fred Flintstone on the side, along with Barney. Those were tasty. You talking about Flintstone vitamins? Mateo Man, hanging in there, just turned off the garden water for the coming freeze. Wow, yes, gonna get cold up there in Canada. Eddie, hey, take care, Eddie. Well, thank you for coming by, Eddie. I appreciate you, my friend, very much for being here. I hope you have a great evening. Slacker Stacker, we haven't seen the cats lately. Yes, they're still around. I do need to show them again for proof of life. Okay, Barb was saying the push-ups. Okay, let me see what she said. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, the push-ups. Yeah, I do remember them being on the packaging. That's right. Lady Liberty Stacker's here. All right. Hey, LLS. Good to see you. All right. Appreciate you coming in. Liberty One is here. Liberty One was the winner of the 1984 proof set from DOC Stacker, and I put him in contact with him. I don't know why Liberty One. I keep on thinking female for some reason, but you're a dude. So anyways, but yes. Yes, Purge. The Saudi prince is being taken out. Yeah, that's interesting. That news broke quick. And didn't one die in a helicopter crash or something too? And then there was this thing with Lebanon, an act of war, and now there's nothing on the news about it. Very strange. I thought about doing a video on that, but maybe they somehow worked it out. I don't know. With Saudi Arabia and Lebanon, which is a proxy of Iran, with Hezbollah. Yeah, crazy. I don't even know. It's nuts. Then we have two elections going on today. One in a neighboring state here. Let's see here. With Northam ahead in Virginia. I don't know what it's going to be like in New Jersey. I imagine the Democrat will win there in New Jersey. Okay. It's a mad, mad world. Saudis, Colonic Stacker says, I bet some of the Saudi princes are loading gold onto jets. They probably are. Donkey Ser. There's a referendum on the ballot in New York to hold a constitutional convention. Ooh, interesting. Wow. That's interesting. So they're going to rewrite the New York Constitution, the New York State Constitution. CCT's funny. I bet some colonic stackers are going to loading some gold in their butt. Yes, Leon speaks some pretty fluent German, that's for sure. Numismatic Okie, okay, back, but the video is way behind. I paused it. Okay, all right, okay. Well, you can just move your slider to the end or refresh the page, and it should be caught up there. Silver Wolverine, all them push-ups would now be rewarded with a chocolate chip cookie. You know what? I don't have anything with me, man. No snacks today. But hey, I appreciate your super chat. That was awesome. Appreciate it, man. Aristotle's fate. Any thoughts on several people leaving the Federal Reserve? You know what? I haven't heard. I mean, we know that Janet Yellen's going to be leaving, but that's assuming that Jerome Powell gets confirmed, which more likely he probably will. But my guess is probably normal for maybe some of the underlings to leave as well. Belange P asks us, will Britain leave the EU before Catalonia? That really is the question. Didn't they arrest the president of Catalonia, or what would be the president? He surrendered. All right, no carrots. Yeah, no carrots. I do like carrots. All right. Oaksy voted Brexit. Very cool. I would have too. How was that going? It's not going smooth, is it? All right, Belange P, thanks for stopping by, my friend. Appreciate you being here. All right. Monster box for Kitty's litter box. There you go, tricky guy. Fossil metals. Brexit won't happen for some time yet. I think it's gonna take what, like 2 years? I just wonder if everything's on schedule, I guess. Liberty One, New York wants the ability to rewrite the Constitution. No way, it's too liberal now. Vote no. Yes, I agree. I agree with that, Liberty One, completely. Yeah, Brexit will take ages. All right, folks. Well, you know what? This has been a very long live stream. I think it's been about 2 hours almost. And probably going to head out of here if it's cool. Let me find my window here. Where am I at? Okay, here I am. And all that good stuff. Yes. So, yeah, appreciate you guys. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Appreciate you all coming and putting up with me for this long live stream. And extend a multitude of gratitude, y'all, for watching. And encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe. All right, a corn-encrusted turd. There you go. All right. Night, night, you all. Take care. Thanks again. Have a good one.